know you're scared, but you gotta face him.
I wish he was dead.
After today, he may as well be. You don't ever have to come back here. Come on. Let's get this over with.
I used to listen to her assholes.
Harvey? What the hell do you want now? Who's this scrawny little pissant?
It's Bruce, my best friend.
Get in here. Both of you.
My head.
The hell did you guys give me?
Dr. Crane gave you something for the pain.
Crane.
Shave and a haircut. Suit yourself. It's bedtime anyway. Shave and a haircut. Two bits. Huh? Well, look who's finally awake.
The hell are you talking about? You some kind of joker?
Hardly knew her. Nothing like an old friend to make the joint feel less solitary.
Old friend? You got the wrong guy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd remember meeting a freak like you.
Tut tut, Batsy Blue. The Eastern voice might fool the rest of these dimwits, but me? Oh, you and I have something special.
What do you want?
Right now, a gallon of gas, a book of matches, and a ham sandwich. But I'll settle for a little chit-chat. Ever since the last riot down here, it's gotten so dreadfully boring.
The Rat King. What do you know?
What? You expect me to solve the case for you? You're the detective.
And you're the maniac who tried to burn down the city.
Look, I'd love to take credit for everything going on right now, but this one actually isn't me. And I want you to know when it's me, baby. That way you and I will be playing our little game until the day we die. Besides, the first rule of comedy is never repeat a gag.
How long have you been in solitary?
Ooh, look who's fishing for leads. Don't tell me I'm a suspect in whatever foul deeds you're investigating.
You are always a suspect.
I bet you say that to all the girls. Unfortunately for you, Sherlock, I've been locked in here ever since you stopped me from exploding the warden. Funny, I didn't think they'd throw me in the hole for failing to kill someone. Ugh.
You have no idea what's going on in Gotham.
I mean, honestly, you finally put the hurt on Gotham's criminal underworld, and suddenly there's a brand new rodent stealing your spotlight. Meanwhile, I'm boxed up.
Bats are not rodents.
Ew. Bet you're fun at parties. Ugh.
Shut up in there, will ya?
Everyone's a critic. Fine, fine, fine. I need to get my beauty sleep anyway. Seems like I'm always a little pale ever since someone dropped me into a vat of acid. Huh?
Enough talk for now.
I said quiet!
You little shits. Woke me up from my nap.
I'm leaving. For good.
Leaving? Well, you think you can just walk out of here? Out of this life I made for you? Sacrificed for you? You know what, Javi, I'll tell you what. Why don't we let the coin decide? Heads, you can go. Tails, you are gonna get the beating of your life. Bad news, kid. Leave him alone!
Knock, knock. Fine, I won't share my daring escape plan then. It probably wouldn't have worked anyway unless you're too contortionist with a blowtorch. Knock, knock. What? No more conversation? Okay, solve the mystery on your own then. See if I care. I don't need you anyway. Didn't our team up last night mean anything to you? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Joker.
Joker who?
You don't remember me? I'm hurt. And a little surprised. I was the one who took all the blows to the head last Christmas. You were on the other end of all the punching, Bats.
The hell are you talking about? My name's Malone.
Tut tut, Batsy Boo. The Eastern voice might fool the rest of these dimwits, but me? Well, you and I have something special.
What do you want?
Knock, knock.
Joker.
No, no, no! You're supposed to say, "Who's there?" Do you really not know how this goes? Let's try again. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
What? It's me, the Joker. Ooh, they must have hit you pretty hard before they threw you in here. Oh, don't be like that. Not my fault you walked into it. Now, where were we?
I don't have time for jokes.
Well, well. It's a shame they didn't lock you up next to the serious conversationalist then, isn't it? Now, what's on your mind, Sunshine?
I need a way out of here.
Well, if your cell's anything like mine, there's a big metal door at one end. I try walking through it. It's usually how people move between rooms when they don't have a skylight to break.
Not funny. There has to be another way.
There is another way, but last time I tried it, they took my shoelaces.
You can borrow mine.
Batman? Was that a joke? And a dark one, too. Must be rubbing off on ya.
Where's the Rat King?
Beats me! You'd think someone who wanted chaos and destruction throughout Gotham would have jumped at the chance to get me involved.
And he hasn't?
Bats. Really? Do you think I'd be chatting this much with you if I had any other options? It's always work, work, work. You never ask how my plans for killing sprees are going.
During the last riot, you left bombs all over the prison. You know where the Rat King is hiding.
You know, persistence is one of your best qualities, but I'm being honest with you. I wouldn't know the Rat King's secret lair from a hole in the ground.
How many times I gotta tell you? This ain't a damn social club.
Oh, cram it up your tiger hole, Robbins. I don't come to your job and commit unspeakable offenses against helpless victims, do I? Oh, wait. I do. Well, hate to say it, Matches, but he's got a point. We'll chat later.
I won't get anything else out of that clown. I need to rest, then focus on getting out of here.
Thanks for trying to stop him. How's your eye?
Stings, but it's okay.
You tried to protect me.
You would have done the same for me.
Harvey! Where the hell are you?
We're in. We don't know what kind of mood he'll be in.
Harvey? What are you boys hiding? How did you get locked in here? Listen, come on, boys. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Bruce, is it? Come on out.
Hey, buddy. You awake? I haven't heard the screws bustling around in a while. You know what that means? Not the talkative type, huh? Wait. Is anyone even over there? Oh, get it together, Joker. You're starting to sound crazy. Hey, buddy. You awake? I haven't heard the screws bustling around in a while. You know what that means? Not the talkative type, huh? Serves me right for trying to make a friend. Rassin, Frassin, Batman, Grumble Bubble, stuck in here, cunts! Psst. Hey, buddy. You awake? I haven't heard the screws bustling around in a while. You know what that means? Oh, not the talkative type, huh? Well, maybe you should detect some good icebreakers for the next time they throw you in the hole. Psst. Hey, buddy. You awake? I haven't heard the screws bustling around in a while. You know what that means?
Shift change?
That's right, slumber party, truth or dare. You go first, but don't ask where any bodies are buried.
The hell are you talking about? My name's Malone.
Tut tut, Batsy Boo. The Eastern voice might fool the rest of these dimwits, but me? Oh, you and I have something special. Psst. Hey, buddy. You awake? I haven't heard the screws bustling around in a while. You know what that means?
That it's time to get out of here.
That's right, slumber party, truth or dare. You go first, but don't ask where any bodies are buried.
What do you know about Dr. Quinzel?
Let's see, Dr. Quinzel. Oh, the blondie! Is she still working here? Well, if you ask me, she could really use a career change. I don't suppose you know anyone who's hiring? Oh, maybe she could be your little sidekick.
I work alone.
Oh, come on! The Adventures of Batsy and Dr. Ditz. It'll play great with the tweens.
No.
Fine. If you're too uptight to give the girl a chance. Well, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
What do you know about Dr. Crane?
Ooh, Dr. Crane. Yeah, fine fellow. Really, turned this place around. The good doctor and I had some fascinating discussions.
You're his patient?
Oh, he's mine. Oh, kidding. Primarily, we're just colleagues. It's rare to meet someone with such a passion for chemistry in a place like this.
What do you know about Tiger?
Well, they're surprisingly good at keeping me in this little room for weeks at a time. Frankie Boyles has a baby on the way, and he's actually sure it's his. Oh, and I heard you were a bit of a jerk to Captain Bolton, huh? A real shocker, considering your mutual affinity for police brutality.
Bolton is a sadist. I fight to stop people from hurting others, not because I enjoy it.
And that's the second time you've lied to me since you got here. You know, this really would be easier if we could just be honest with each other.
If you know something about the Rat King, tell me. You could be his next target.
Oh, heaven forfend. I certainly hope no one breaks me out of solitary to try and recruit me for the day of wrath. And they say you're not funny. Thanks for the laughs, Ooh. I mean, matches. Wink. Now what's next? Spin the bottle? Kinda difficult with a concrete wall between us. Now don't go putting my hand in a bowl of water while I sleep.
This isn't funny, Joker. People are going to...
Malone, you, got a visitor.
Matches, Malone. I smell a rat! Now you, kid. You're a stand-up guy. One person in this whole stinking world I can't trust. You saved my life. I'm here to repay the debt.
Then get me the hell out of here.
Oh, I am. Because you and me got a job to do. Together.
Jeez, man, you all right?
Sorry. I haven't felt this way since I helped my kid Alberto with his third-grade science project. It turned out awful. Like Alberto, but...
Falcone, what's the job?
Not here. The walls have ears. Speaking of which, put this in one of yours. In a second, a guard will let you out of your cell. We'll be in touch after that.
Out you go, Malone. Guess it pays to have powerful friends.
Hey, I want to talk for a second.
Hey, did I hear him call you Matches?
Why? Got a problem with that?
No problem, friend. In fact, I like it. Not a bad nickname for a fellow firebug.
Alleged?
What'd you allegedly torch?
That spotlight the cops used to call Batman.
Oh, buddy. A man after my own heart. Name's Garfield Linz.
Yeah, I heard of you. You tried to blow up Pioneer's Bridge.
Would have been my masterpiece, if not for the bat. A glorious, molten funeral pyre! Oh, could have watched it for hours.
Jeez, that what landed you in the hole? None of your business.
Come on. At least let a fellow artist imagine something nice going up in flames. Been down here for months without a spark of inspiration.
Yeah, serves you right. Your Pioneer Bridge fiasco made me 2 hours late to dinner with my gal. By the time we got to dessert, she was my ex.
I did you a favor, Matches. Nothing'll burn you down quicker than a day.
And that thing with the bridge, that how you wound up in solitary?
Nah. I talked some of the new Tiger guys into letting me work the kitchen. So long as I stayed away from the stove.
Smart move on their part.
That's what they thought. First chance I got, I shoved the cook's arm into the fryer. Skin's crackling, he's screaming. A real feast for the senses!
Jeez, Garfield, you're a hot mess.
Mark my words. Blackgate's gonna burn again, and again, and again, and again!
Knock, knock.
Hey, Malone, right? Let's talk.
All right, I'm listening.
Only a couple of days and you're already in with Falcone, huh? You work fast, kid. I respect that.
Sionis. I know your reputation.
Then you know that no matter what Falcone, Cobblepot, or any of these freak shows say, my family still runs this town.
That's so. It must be tough running Gotham from a windowless shitbox. Black Mask. Say, didn't you used to be somebody?
You got guts, Malone. Don't make me cut him out and feed him to you. Look, I admit it. I lost everything. Joker and the Bat made sure of that. But here's the thing with rock bottom. The only way is up. Hell, with a smart guy like you, I could take it all back.
What, like a sidekick?
More like an associate. All you gotta do is find something sharp and carve that clown a second smile.
Nah. I work alone.
You'll regret this, Malone. The Sionis name is gonna mean something again real soon. Only you won't be around to see it.
You reading me, kid?
Yeah, I hear you. What's the job?
I want you to kill Yamashiro.
Kill him? Seems a little harsh, don't it?
He ratted you out to Bolton your first day here. If it was me, I'd have killed him for that alone, but different strokes. Nah, Yamashiro's the Rat King.
I thought you... I heard Flanagan was the Rat King.
Bolton threw Flanagan in solitary 4 days ago. Hasn't changed a damn thing. Nah, Yamashiro was jockeying to take me out, and And get this, he's gone dark.
So how am I supposed to find him then?
'Cause you got me, kid. Bolton thought he owned the place. That was just on paper. I can get you anywhere.
Anywhere? Like Arkham Ward? I heard a rumor some missing prisoners wound up there.
I love a self-starter. Go talk to Joe in the commissary. For every favor someone owes him, he owes me 10.
Live from Moldoff Avenue. More violence from the Rat struck Gotham last night, but thankfully it was not a repeat of July 4th. This time, the GCPD was prepared and able to apprehend the offenders before any innocent bystanders were hurt. I spoke to an officer on the scene.
We got him handled. I must have sent 3 truckloads of rats to Blackgate just this morning. These terrorists fold like umbrellas. It's like they want to go to prison.
Excuse me, what the officer meant to say was no comment.
The sudden influx of rats to Blackgate has led to concerns about overcrowding. Chief of Security Bolton addressed them a short time ago.
Absolutely nothing to worry about. I've got this place locked up tight. As always, we've had to double up these rats in a few cells, but we haven't had any problems. I've started an athletics program to help inmates blow off steam in a healthy and productive way. It's been a big hit so far.
And that seems to be a recurring theme. Things are tense, but authorities insist they're in control. With just 3 days until the Rat King's Day of Wrath, is the recent chaos just a blip, or could this be Gotham's horrifying new normal?
Hi, Fall.
This place is a nightmare.
Malone got off too easy. If the inmates challenge Bolton and live, then it's open season on the rest of us.
Touchdown with today's financial headlines. As Gotham braces for more violence by the Rat Cult, we may have a silver lining for anyone thinking about moving to our fair city. Property prices in Old Gotham have fallen to an unprecedented low after real estate magnate Edward Lawton has backed out of the Bowery Revitalization Project. The move came as a shock, with Lawton refusing to give any reason for his sudden willingness to sell off properties at a loss, claiming only that it was, quote, family business. Controversial investor Warren White has hailed the development as an incredible opportunity, asserting that, quote, property values in Old Gotham are guaranteed to go up.
If you need to see the doc, hurry up. Injured Tiger personnel are her priority.
Good day, Mr. Malone. Afraid you caught me on a bad day. I'm a bit overworked. But I'm glad you came to see me. What do you need?
What's the matter?
Wish I could be there for Harvey right now. His re-election campaign's heating up. I should be pounding the pavement, calling donors. He's done a lot for this city, but his job's not done. And my job here isn't done.
I'm the reason you're here. I needed you, Leslie. Maybe I've been selfish.
Oh, I knew what I was signing up for. And at the end of the day, Harvey can take care of himself.
You need to focus. The one thing that matters right now is finding the Rat King. Harvey will be fine.
I've spun more than one plate in my hand before, Mr. Malone. Just because I'm worried about Harvey doesn't mean I'm not focused.
You hear what happened in the cage? Turns out Bolton was behind the attack on Falcone.
I heard. Saved Falcone's life. That's probably the only reason you're still walking and talking. Ironic, isn't it?
Falcone's connections can help me get closer to the Rat King, stop the Day of Wrath. It's why I'm here.
You made a choice to sidle up next to a murderous thief like Falcone. Even help him. Interesting.
I did what I had to do. What's your point?
But things aren't black and white. Not for you, and not for the people who find themselves locked up in here. We have to play the hand we're dealt, Bruce.
You lost me, Leslie.
You need to understand that we don't choose the hand we're dealt. The things aren't black and white. Not for Matches Malone, and not for the people who find themselves locked up in here. You need to learn that. It'll come in handy someday.
What can you tell me about Dr. Crane and Dr. Quinzel?
Quinzel's sweet. I haven't worked with her much, but she has a good rapport with her patients. She's a little too familiar, but I think she means well.
I joined one of her group therapy sessions, and think I know what you mean. What about Crane?
Pushy, self-aggrandizing. He makes my BS detector light up like a Christmas tree. Something's very off with that man.
Think he's dangerous?
If I wasn't so busy patching up cons and giving you a hand, I wouldn't let him out of my sight. Keep an eye on him. Remember, don't be angry. Be good.
See those Tiger guards? Batman tore through them last night. Took down some of my buddies, too.
Frickin' Batman. Your, little rat buddies holding up okay?
Since when do you care about us rats?
I don't. I mean, I do. I'm just staying abreast of current events, that's all.
Whose side are you on?
Can't believe you took down Bolton with your bare hands. You ever want to get into the protection business? Hit me up.
Hey, kid.
So is this my ride?
Nothing but the best. First the chapel, now this. You're quite the sightseer.
Now, what can I say? I got a great tour guide.
Yeah, right. You ready?
Sure. Why not?
Then let's go. Hop in.
Gotta admit, I'm curious. What's this all about?
Missing prisoners. I need to know who's coming and going in Arkham Ward.
Malone, you reading me?
Yeah, boss.
All right. Joe's gonna drop you off and give you a little time to do your thing. But you do this, and you're on your way to being made.
All right. Get out of there. Take the chute to garden control.
And thanks for the ride, Joe. 5 stars.
Save it, Softy.
So, where's garden control?
Use the chute. Get back here before they escort me back to my cell, or you're on your own.
Gordon's in here.
Ho ho! Is that right?
Yeah, boss. I'm gonna need to cut our comms so I can hear what they're saying.
Cut them up?
Back in a flash.
Yeah, but this missing inmate, Yamashiro, you ever treat him?
I've not heard the name.
What about Rat King? You know him?
Sorry, Commissioner. I don't do politics. Now, I really must get back to my office.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for your time.
Crane!
Dr. Quinzel, if this is about art...
Oh, this is about Jonathan Crane. And the unethical, very likely illegal treatment you're subjecting our patients to. Abuse. Abduction. Inspiring grandiose delusions. You're worse than the Rat King.
No, it's that kind of outburst that will result in your role at this institution being greatly reduced.
You've got another thing coming if you think you can restrict my access to my patients, Crane.
Why, Doctor, you've just given me a lovely idea. You're fired.
What? You're not even my boss.
Warden Joseph isn't here to protect you anymore, you airheaded ornament. Go cry to Bolton. Oh, wait. Your patient put him in the hospital.
But I...
Good day, Dr. Quinzel.
Crane's suspicious. He'll be gone tonight. I'll check his office then. I need to get back to Joe before the guards come and get him. I better check in. Hey, boss. Yamashiro's definitely missing. And if Crane knows anything, he ain't telling Gordon.
Well, I do respect the guy who doesn't talk to the cops. But I don't trust Crane. And with Bolton down, he's got Tiger by the short and curlies. Pull back for now. We gotta strategize.
You got it. Heading back to Joe.
Cutting it pretty close, Malone.
What the hell, Joe? You caught in the dryer or something?
Sorry, boss. Too many bloodstains, not enough bleach.
Come on, Joe, time's up. You can fold them back at the commissary.
In the cart before he gets suspicious. Okay, ride's over. Meet me at the counter. We square?
I can't speak for Mr. Falcone, but you and me? Nothing but right angles, Joe.
Good. 'Cause I'm out of the tour guide biz. Oh, hey? Earpiece. You do your own sightseeing from now on, okay?
Fair enough. But I'll see you around, right?
Sure, kid. Stay out of trouble. Sorry if I've been cranky. Didn't sleep much last night. What's up?
Just looking to talk.
I'm all ears.
You said you didn't get any sleep.
I'm a night owl. Always have been. It gets dark, my mind races. I get hopped up. Problem is the guards are morning people, so I don't sleep much.
So you stay awake. Doing what?
Can't do much on this bum leg of mine. I play the radio, mostly.
Joe, you wouldn't be getting into any trouble, would you?
Oh, me? Most of the action I've seen this month's been thanks to you, kid. No wonder I'm exhausted.
Hey, you hear what happened to Bolton?
Talk of the block. You saved Falcone's life, went toe-to-toe with the captain, and lived to tell the tale. Why'd you do it, kid?
Falcone didn't deserve that beating. Bolton thinks he can treat us however he wants. Shit ain't right, Joe.
Maybe. A lot of times this place feels like payback for past lives. Karma or something, you know? But I salute your commitment to the little guy, even if the little guy in this instance is a notorious mob boss. You're a man of the people, Malone.
Bolton earned his licks. Guy like him thinks he can treat me like dirt and get away with it? Not a chance. Yeah, he'll remember my name for a long time.
So you don't take guff from no one. That's one way to live. Of course, you're just as likely to wind up dead. Tiger doesn't play by your rules, kid. Keep your head down.
Hey, how come you work in the commissary?
Extra privileges, for one. Extra money doesn't hurt either.
That can't be it. Moving contraband in Blackgate? At your age?
People in here need things. I always knew how to get them. Bottle of something that reminds you of your favorite bar. Burner phone, so you can call your girl. Little taste of the outside helps a con feel normal. I used to be the same way.
Something changed for you.
I don't need reminders of the outside. This prison is my life. And I'm lucky to have this gig. Helps pass the time until my number's up. I used to be the same way.
But you're not normal anymore. This place make you go crazy or something?
Harsh, kid. I've been here a long time. And anyone who's seen and done what I've seen and done is liable to go a little crazy.
See, I knew it. Figured it was something simple like that.
I'm not complicated, kid. See you around, friend.
Malone! You killed it in the cage, bro. You were moving like a fox, or a mountain lion, or a damn spider monkey. Respect. Hot damn, man. That was sweet. Bolton was like, "Urgh," but then you were like, "Hi!" And then it was like, bang, boom, pow. Unbelievable. Hot damn. I ain't never seen anyone fight like you, Malone. I mean, never. Never. That was crazy, man. You crazy. How'd you get the name Matches? Is it like boxing matches? Matches like, I light you up? Matches like, you know, match for me, cause I karate chop you in the next week. Hey, Matches, they got coffee in the commissary. You want some coffee? Cause I'll get you some coffee. You look like you could use some coffee.
Captain Bolton got what he deserved.
Fighting Bolton made you some new friends, Malone. But it made you some new enemies, too. And we got guns. Just 'cause you're Falcone's new pet doesn't mean smooth sailing for you in here. He's not as powerful as he used to be.
I got grand plans for Mr. Ferris Boyle.
Good. Rich prick.
I got it all figured out. Don't worry, Mr. Boyle.
Good news, Chase. I made some calls. We won't have to worry about money much longer.
Great. I'm gonna talk to some folks in here, get us protection, maybe drum up a little business.
You don't think that's premature? Perhaps we should wait until we...
We're sitting ducks in here unless we act quick, Mr. Boyle. Trust me on this.
Never seen a tune-up like the one you gave Bolton. Could be I was wrong about you, Malone.
First Batman gets away, now this? Bolton's lost his edge.
All that fancy gear and he's still got licked. That's why I stay strapped.
Malone, I gotta speak with you. I was wrong about you, Malone. Let's talk. I have a proposition for you to consider.
Proposition? Explain.
You broke me, Malone. Well, then you broke Bolton. I've been trying to find my way since Bane left. But without my master, I'm useless. Let me join you. I'll help you build a crew right here in Blackgate. Money, drugs, power. It can all be ours. What do you say?
I appreciate the offer, but kind of doing my own thing.
Huh. When you change your mind, you know where to find me.
I kicked your ass in my sleep, Bird. Mine's not changing.
Well, you humbled me once, but I'm a worthy ally, Malone. You'll reconsider.
Who gave you that name anyway? Bird.
The guards use falcons to hunt and kill vermin in Peña Duro. I became fascinated by them. Now the birds. Took care of them. You know the rest. When Bane and I escaped to Gotham, we ruled all we surveyed from the highest perch. Now I'm caged and alone. Like those falcons, I need my master to fulfill my potential.
You need a master like I need another year in this joint. You're no animal. I mean, name aside.
My story was written in the walls of Peña Duro, Malone. I've spent too much of my life living like an animal. I can't change now.
Sounds like you've fallen a good ways down in the pecking order, Bird.
Well, maybe you're right. But I have hope. Bane will return for me. His power, his mastery. He will set things right again.
Wanna help me? About this rumor that prisoners are going missing. You know anything about it?
I heard a prisoner named Yamashiro vanished. And he's just the latest. Even the guards seem confused. No one knows who's behind these disappearances. Powerful players, no doubt.
Don't you want to know what's going on? I mean, I want out of here as bad as anyone, but I ain't looking to go missing.
After seeing what you did to the captain, something tells me you wouldn't go quietly. As for me, I'm used to uncertainty. I've spent most of my life in captivity, watching corrupt, powerful men torture prisoners for pleasure. I know this. Our time here can be cut short in an instant. Who knows what's next for you and me?
Yeah, well, Yamashiro pulled a shiv on me my first day. Wherever he is, he can rot there.
Cruel outlook, Malone. But you seem like a cruel man. Maybe Yamashiro is safer, wherever he is. We'll talk later.
Where the hell is Yamashiro? Hey, Yamashiro still running numbers for us? I want to bet the over on the Wildcats game.
Haven't seen him today. He's usually out here by now.
We'll keep an eye out for him. He's only got one, you know.
I hope you're better at gambling than you are telling jokes.
Start heading back, boys.
The word's out I was a cop. Every time I walk out of my cell, I see rats licking their chops. How am I supposed to stay alive here?
You can start by not hiding behind me like a puppy dog. You did the crime, you do the time.
I swear I've changed. The drugs were messing with my head. I'm clean now.
DeMarco, you killed a fellow officer right in front of the precinct. You're lucky you're not a stain on my shoe.
Captain Bolton got what he deserved.
You dispatched our oppressor Bolton, but you did it to save Falcone's life? I can't think of anyone in here who deserves it less.
Perfect con. I'll sell burner phones. If I get my hands on some bargain basement electronics, I can dump them on the doorstep of every wannabe gangster in Blackgate. They'd sell like hotcakes. And if I run the operation through Joe's shop, no one can trace it back to me. I just need a partner to help me source them. An ace counterfeiter, you know?
Our escape plan is perfect. I say we go for it tonight. All right? How about a toast, huh? This is the good stuff, I promise. Homemade.
Homemade? That'll make us sick. You couldn't spring for some contraband booze?
I'm saving my money for the outside. If tonight goes well, tomorrow we can have all the real booze we want.
Hey! Can anybody hear me? I gotta get out of here. I can't be here right now. I got a serious medical condition. I gotta talk to Dr. Crane. He can give me what I need. Can anyone hear me? I need venom. Please.
Good riddance.
I said to put $500 on the guardsmen, idiot, not the guard dogs. Wait a second. Tell me more about these guard dogs.
Head back to your cell soon, Malone. You've had a busy day.
I got the perfect counterfeiting scheme. Burner phones. The items I got a line on are crap. But that's the beauty of it. It doesn't matter. By the time those things stop working, they'll get tossed or confiscated. And the fellas in here will buy more. This is perfect. I just need a partner who can help me sell them. An experienced con artist.
I'm making my famous berry cake. Want to try it? I threw some lime soda in there to give it a nice zing.
Sounds like a science experiment. But it smells like dessert. I'll give it a shot.
Look who it is. A lot of people have been talking about that rumble with Bolton. Pretty impressive, I gotta say. What's on your mind?
Falcone sprung me from solitary. As far as he's concerned, I'm in his debt now.
Not someplace I'd want to be. But then again, neither is solitary.
Well, now I got access. And protection. On the other hand, they just cozied up next to the Roman. It's a little nerve-wracking.
Falcone might be a good friend to have in prison, but he's not a man of honor. So the question is, now that you've earned his trust, what are you gonna do with it?
I try to help the guys that need it, Turner. Even if I'm not sure what that looks like.
I'd expect as much from one of Master Kirigi's students. There's people in here who could use your help. You'll do right by him. I'm sure of it.
Been guys looking to test me since I got here, Turner. And now they know what I can do. It's payback time.
I'm surprised. Master Kirigi trained you because he saw the same potential I do. You've already proven what you're capable of against Bolton. You should consider using your talents for a higher purpose.
Rearranging Bolton's face didn't exactly do wonders for his resume. Who's in charge of this place now?
Just because Bolton's still recovering from your fight doesn't mean much has changed. These men are ex-police, former soldiers. Their chain of command is more or less intact. But Dr. Crane has taken over some of Bolton's duties. Not sure what I make of that myself.
Dr. Crane. You met him?
Yes, sir. A lot of docs poked and prodded at me when I was recruited to Task Force X. But Crane's different. Brilliant. Efficient. Ruthless.
Think he'd hurt anyone? And I'm not talking about just roughing him up.
Absolutely. As far as Crane's concerned, we're guinea pigs. Here to be used and tossed aside. But you can't stop him. You might have been able to get close to Bolton, but Crane won't make the same mistake.
Well, he better stay the hell away from me. Worst comes to worst.
What are you gonna do, Malone? You don't kill. Besides, you can't stop him. You might have been able to get close to Bolton, but Crane won't make the same mistake. Later, Malone.
Was Donegan acting out of character last night, Arnold? Did he mention anything about feeling in distress?
No. Nothing?
We're getting nowhere here. We should talk to Dr. Crane. He treats this crank.
Good idea. Almost done here, Arnold. Just a few more questions. Now, Arnold, did Donegan threaten you? Or...
Fellas, ain't it obvious? The mock couldn't bear this mortal coil and shuffled out of here. Life goes on.
Woody, stop interrupting.
Woody, you're talking to the dummy again.
Someone left me a gift. Welcome back from solitary. Good to be out of that sardine can. I should hang up this poster. Looks good. Thanks, Joe. Never thought I'd be glad to see this hellhole. Time for shut-eye.
Close and lock all cell doors on blocks A and B.
First the Batcave, then Arkham Ward to investigate Crane. Don't need Falcone's help now. The night is mine. This friggin' thing again. No. Better than the bed sores from solitary.
Initiated. Batsuit ready. Please equip cowl. Batsuit calibration. Welcome, Batman.
Master Bruce, it is good to see you. I was beginning to worry.
Just worry, Alfred?
I might have had the Batwing on standby, and a plan to trigger a prison evacuation. What happened? The day of wrath?
Tomorrow, I know. Malone was in solitary.
Did you find the Rat King there?
No, but I have a lead. I need more intel on the two doctors, Quinzel and Crane.
Sounds like a job for Oracle.
Okay, patch her in.
Welcome back, Batman. So, Harleen Quinzel and Jonathan Crane? That it? Because I already took the liberty of preparing dossiers on every major figure in...
Just the doctors.
Are you sure? Because I've been digging up some fascinating stuff about this guy who runs...
Thank you, Oracle.
Dr. Crane's early years in pre-med were unremarkable. But as a postdoc, he really came into his own. Turns out people notice when you fire a live round in a crowded classroom to illustrate a point about fear. He would have been fired if he hadn't been so brilliant at securing what every university needs: funding. In the end, he was the subject of a bidding war between institutes, resulting in a handsome offer. An offer he turned down to take Hugo Strange's position as Director of Rehabilitation at Blackgate. It was, he said in his acceptance letter, the perfect place to shine a light on humanity's darkest depths. Or maybe he just enjoyed the heady combo of endless test subjects and little oversight. His published research at Blackgate focuses on the Jungian concept of the shadow, the subconscious id held in check by the ego. By doing shadow work, you can integrate the id and the ego and become a more fully realized individual. That's the theory, at least. If you ask me, though, Dr. Crane's less about shadow work and more about making people jump at their own shadows. Unlike her academic, research-focused colleague, Dr. Quinzel comes from an actual therapeutic background, after getting her doctorate from the University of Gotham. She's also on the record as saying she believes there's a good person inside everyone, which is a pretty impressive position to take, considering the caliber of her current patients at Blackgate. Her tenure at Blackgate hasn't been without scandal. She was implicated in a quid pro quo exchange of favors with previous warden Martin Joseph. And her kinder, gentler approach to therapy makes her an odd fit for an institution run by jackboots like Tiger. She does seem determined to make at least one prisoner in the place break good before she gets kicked out. And you know, she might just have a chance.
I've outlined the location of each doctor's office, sir. As you can see, they've divided Arkham Ward into two hemispheres of influence. Dr. Crane on the left, and Dr. Quinzel on the right.
Hey, it's Selena. Gotham's a mess, as usual. If it's not bats, it's rats. Which is why I'm jetting to Rome for a few days. Rome's a mess too, but, you know, in a more charming way. Plus, I may have some family there. Or at least I have some questions for Louisa Falcone, even if I won't like the answers. Besides, the St. Gertrude Emerald is on display at the Vatican, and I've always wanted to see it for myself. Hey, fly out and meet me, and maybe we can cash that rain check? Ta-ta for now, Bruce.
Welcome to Ask the Question. I'm Vic Sage. Today we bring you a special interview with Commissioner James Gordon. Not an interview he agreed to, but one he's obligated to give, considering our taxes pay his salary. Here it is, complete and uncut. Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, for the love of... Get away from me, Sage.
You owe the people some answers. Half of Gotham is terrified, and the other half is in prison. Is that your idea of protecting and serving?
No comment, Victor.
That's not a denial.
You think this is how I... You used to be a solid reporter, but I get it. Believing that elaborate conspiracies are behind all the chaos beats facing the truth. That this is just the world we live in. Get help, Vic. Maybe find a healthier line of work. God knows I should.
And with that, he drove off. It's sad. Gordon's a decent man, but the job is eating him alive. Probably tearing his family apart. He clings to a system and power dynamic that is rotten to the core because he's also a part of it. He's too afraid to start over, to ask the right questions.
Who is the Rat King? You're listening to Jack Ryder After Hours. I'm your host, Jack Ryder, and tonight we're asking the big questions. Well, one big question. Who the hell is the Rat King? The prophecy states that he will arrive as an inmate. That's from one Otis Flanagan, some kind of spokesperson for the Rat King. But what if he's already here? What if he's someone we already know? The Rat King talks about burning everything down. Well, I know another person who can't stop lighting things on fire. Mr. Garfield Linz, a.k.a. Firefly. If that is you, Firefly, man, get a new hobby. There's another disturbing possibility we're overlooking here, folks, and I don't like upsetting anyone, but I am on the record with a solemn promise to bring you the truth. So, in that light, we should consider the ancient legend of the Rat King, the Rod Rats, the Rattenkönig. Not a king on a throne, but actual rats, found dead with their tails fused together. Not one individual, but many, all heading in different directions. Going nowhere. What if the Rat King is telling the truth when he says he's all of us? But not me, folks. Nope. I remain Jack Ryder, Your humble servant, serving you the straight dope from an undisclosed location. Ryder out.
Gotham will fall into the abyss.
Blackgate, Day 4. Kyle and I stood at the mouth of a great catacomb. An inscription outlined the entrance. Every moment you waste, Gotham falls further into the abyss. Abyss is no understatement. How far the cave descends, I cannot say, but our initial foray with electric torches revealed extensive stonework passages and even some rusted iron gibbets. Whatever is buried here is buried deep. The ancient complex I beheld tested my skepticism in a way I do not quite comprehend. It reaches out toward Gotham. We moved camp to the cave's maw. Strange vines decorate its passageways, their flowers flanking our campsite. Such a sweet smell. Gotham University's botany department may be pleased with the specimen.
Tiger Prison. Interim Commander Brandon. This is Dr. Jonathan Crane. Please, continue your patrols, but do not mistake my patients for any of your all too regular escapees. I do not wish to be disturbed while I'm Crane.
You might hide in plain sight to other people, but not to me. I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you torture my...
Dr. Quinzel, this is wildly inappropriate. No, don't touch those puppets. My stomach contact disorder. Can you please leave?
Damn hard.
Keep it together.
Someone's knocked out. Look alive.
Taking a look. Here we go. Effing on the job? Oh, we got trouble.
Would someone explain why all of the heart monitors gardens of Lincoln? You! Show me the closed circuit footage! This better not be what I think it is.
Crane's working late. I'll get answers from him directly.
Was this wing of Arkham Ward here the last time you came through?
Under renovation and unoccupied. It had no strategic value to Penguin, Joker, or Black Mask.
Very likely the reason it lacks gaping holes in its masonry. And thankfully so. It's an Art Deco treasure, vintage Gotham. Fortunately, this happens on this side. Arkham Ward is criminally insane. In the event of an incident, they use a Hail Mary security system that keeps anyone from leaving, inmates and staff alike.
I'll look for the unlock mechanism with detective vision. The gate's down.
Dr. Quinzel is restrained. Finally. The Batman, however, is on the move. Tiger, I must insist you now do what you failed to do under Captain Bolton.
Batman's back, and so are those pain-in-the-ass locks. It was nice while it lasted.
So much for Brandon's I scared the Batman off act.
I never bought it in the first place.
Alfred, where's Crane's office?
Doctors Crane and Quinzel have separate offices that branch from patient intake. From where you entered, it's on the balcony to your right. Impressive. Commissioned by Amadeus Arkham, namesake of this wing.
And a murderer. He killed the man who killed his family. Everyone has a breaking point. I can get to Crane's office through patient intake. Alfred, we should hang this in the study. It speaks to me.
Very well, sir. I'll prepare the Picasso for storage. Quinzel's office is on the right, Crane's on the left. Two hemispheres of Arkham Ward, which make patient intake the corpus callosum.
The mourning woman watches a tragic timeline unfold. The failures of Arkham Asylum, the innumerable losses of its founder, Amadeus. Yet she stands resolute, grieving, but unmoved. The proud matriarch. Born in 1858, Amadeus Arkham's mother, Elizabeth, encouraged her son to pursue a life in medicine before her own mental health got the better of her. Her tragedy inspired Amadeus to create Arkham Asylum. The Benefactor. Born in 1867, the Honorable Judge Solomon Wayne, in his August years, and moved by the young Amadeus's plaintive tale of maternal loss, offered to fund and help found the ill-fated Arkham Asylum. The Collaborator.
The descriptions of the paintings hold the clues to solving this.
The Collaborator. Born in 1882, visionary architect Cyrus Pinckney, impressed by Amadeus Arkham's medical genius and passion for psychiatric care, drafted the blueprints for the doomed Arkham Asylum. The Beloved Wife. Born in 1890, Constance Arkham, Amadeus's partner in all matters of the heart, designed many of Arkham Asylum's patient care facilities before her life was cut short by a senseless and brutal murder. The Dear Daughter. Born in 1913, Harriet, Amadeus and Constance Arkham's only child, possessed of the same great intellect, insight, and scientific curiosity as her parents, was slain by the same disturbed man who took her mother.
The statue moved.
Okay, notes on Otis Flanagan. Patient suffers from intense delusions and extreme guilt related to what?
Dr. Quinzel?
Mr. Dent, what brings you to Blackgate? Here to see how your tough-on-crime rhetoric affects real people?
I just figured I'd stop by, considering you've left 28 messages with my office this week.
You could have just called me back.
I understand you have concerns about Dr. Crane, but...
Concerns? That man's got a stack of ethical and professional violations taller than he is. He's been making deals with my patients, testing some kind of truth serum on them. I'm the resident psychiatrist here. These are my patients.
Well, then, this sounds like a matter you should forward to Tiger Security.
I've tried, but they never do anything, even when inmates go missing after his treatments. I know you two are friends, but someone needs to hold him accountable.
Oh, I wouldn't call us friends, Dr. Quinzel.
You think I haven't noticed you two? Just hanging out in his office?
Dr. Crane testifies as a mental health expert when I bring your inmates to trial. I'm sure you're aware of the court system tap dance we have to do.
I'm aware that he shouldn't be administering experimental drugs to my patients without departmental oversight.
And one of those was at my request. I couldn't risk the defendant in that case having a psychotic break during cross-examination. Look, I'm sorry you're having issues with a coworker, but helping you make friends at work comes second to saving this city, don't you think? But enough of the frivolous complaints, please. Have a good day, Dr. Quinzel.
Looks like a level 2 security lock, sir.
Dr. Quinzel got in before. She can get me inside. I've seen how she treats prisoners. And Malone. She's not perfect, but she cares. Quinzel wants her patients to process what they're going through. For that, they need time alone, and something better than solitary.
Get your dirty jackboots out of my office!
This is no longer your office, Dr. Quinzel.
Oh, really? I don't take orders from pigs!
You were told to clean out your desk and vacate the premises. Instead, you attacked Dr. Crane and ransacked his office.
Dumb shits! Dr. Crane is the Rat King! He's who all of Gotham's been looking for!
Restrain her. Find that access card.
Rude! Hey! Ever heard of conflict de-escalation?
This is for your own good, Doc. Where's the access card?
Where's the access card? Listen to yourself! Controlling behavior much?
She's locked in. I need a way around. A vent. Too high to grab. Alfred, prepare to airdrop the Batclaw. What's the highest point in Arkham Ward?
There's a lookout tower, sir. I've marked it on your map. Return to the conservatory and proceed to the door directly across the room.
Attention, Tiger. Pummel each other all you like, but steer clear of the plants. They are on loan from Gotham University's botany department. One of those faculty actually understands the value of my research. Resist your assault. Society has deemed these inmates an acceptable cost for my advances in therapeutic medicine. They volunteered when they became criminals. You, of all people, should understand this.
Hey, Batman, I'll finish the job for Tiger and kill you myself. Oh, I don't think you'll like that.
Get away from that, you foul-mouthed figure puppet.
Special delivery pack. Special delivery, I'll make you look good. I'm a smash his face.
there not a single working elevator in Blackgate, besides the medieval you can override the lockdown with your shock gloves. You'll find a maintenance generator above the carriage.
I can power the elevator with the shock gloves at the backup generator.
I dare say, Master Bruce, you repair almost as much on your investigations as you destroy.
We'll fly from its head.
Some additional information on Dr. Crane for you, sir. His connection with the Gotham University Botany Department is one Dr. Pamela Isley. The two seem particularly invested in a flower with unique properties that once grew wild on Blackgate Island.
Anything further on Dr. Quinzel?
In progress, sir.
You got a bird's eye view of the perimeter, but no guns?
Waste of ammo. If anyone tried to escape, they'd be dead on the rocks below.
Yeah, I guess that'd be fun to watch. You'll kill me, freak! Scouting time! Let you up a minute!
Anti-aircraft gun.
I shall await its destruction.
The gate's open. I can access the anti-aircraft gun.
Batclaw inbound, sir. Now you'll literally have some pull around here.
Security shut down. I need another way back.
Perhaps the Batclaw will help you sooner than expected.
There. Now I can head back down.
You will either deal with it or become Roach. The choice is yours.
Dr. Quinzel has quite the history, it turns out. Exonerated for a forged diagnosis, declaring Julian Day sane and thus fit for execution. Apparently, she was pressured by a supervisor. She also testified that she acted to minimize the harm done by a corrupt system. Though she has been reprimanded for favoritism, she seems sincere. Recidivism among her patients is below average.
Whatever her flaws, she's here for the right reasons. I saw a vent from the roof of the elevator.
Attention, Dr. Quit interrupting me with updates about them. Working with Spectre is my job. Batman is yours. The key to conquering fear is to confront it at the source. So confront it, but do it quietly.
Things that get sent here, right, talk, not getting beat by Falcone's goons. I wouldn't go that far. Only watch your back. Those 1,000-yard stairs are the price of therapy.
Damn, this guy's down for the count.
Can't believe you fell for that.
They're out in force. I've got to get to Dr. Quinzel. Now I can get around Quinzel's locked door.
Let me go, you vomit brain morons!
Jeez. You been drinking tonight, Doc?
How about you mind your own business?
How about you give me that access card?
Tiger's as rough with the staff as they are with the inmates.
Restraint is not their strong suit.
I need to get Quinzel out of there.
That'll shock him! In for a shock!
I'll mess you up, good!
hostage! Kick their ass! Hey. Is it over? A little help here, Burley! Batman! Hello? Are you gonna cut me loose or not?
Good morning, Jay.
Well, hello, nurse. Wait, you're not Dr. Crane.
What? Oh, it's me, Dr. Quinzel.
What a lovely name. I do believe we've met.
Oh, oh, we're doing this again, huh? Okay. Hello, sir. I'm Dr. Harleen Quinzel, your new therapist.
Well, you know what they say. You never forget your first time.
Nice to see that a couple of months in Blackgate hasn't hurt your sense of humor.
It's not so bad. Like a mediocre restaurant on the moon. Although, the company's better. Your new boss can be a real hoot, too.
Who, Crane? Sure. If your idea of a good time is seeing how far someone can stuff their head up their own ass.
Well, my entertainment options are a little limited down here, toots.
Anyway, you get me today instead, because he's out with a real bad tummy ache. It's a real shame no one bothered to tell him about the meatloaf.
Why, Holly, I do believe I may be starting to rub off on you.
Or maybe it's the other way around. Which reminds me, I brought another can of that spray cheese you like. Just make sure the guards don't see it.
You take such good care of me.
Stop, silly. It just doesn't make sense why they keep you locked up down here for so long. It's been months. And you've been on your best behavior.
Exactly. It's as if you can't start a riot, kill a bunch of guards, flood a few cell blocks with poison gas, and burn down the old admin building anymore. Well, without being treated like a common criminal.
Yeah, well, I never liked that building anyway.
Are you okay?
Goodness! Got some real anger issues, Batman. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for the missing prisoners.
Oh, now you care about the prisoners? Where was this concern when you were punching your way through Blackgate last Christmas? Boop, 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 boop.
I'm here to find the Rat King. The missing prisoners are connected.
It's Crane. He's been taking prisoners to his office.
You think Crane's the Rat King?
Earlier tonight, I caught him torturing one of my patients. Now, we're gonna stop him.
Give me the card. I'll handle this.
Nice try, Batman. You wanna take down Crane? You're taking me with you. Boom! Wow, you ain't exactly subtle. A professor of mine used to say, the evil within us will emerge from the shadows. Crane's the worst of them, for sure. But he's not the only one. You saw how Tiger pushes me around, literally. And the patience. Now I can put up with quite a lot. But the lack of respect gets a little trying.
You do good work.
Ooh, you should hear the things they call me. Missy Q, Pumpkin Pie, Harley Quinn. Some, I don't even think they know I'm a doctor. Maybe I should wear a mask like this. Then everyone would know who I am.
I don't recommend it.
Don't get me wrong. I love my patients. I want to help them. I really do. If I could get through to even just one, that would be enough. Just one. Sorry, I tend to ramble when I'm nervous. There. Holy Toledo! I think I'll let you handle this one.
Snipers. I'll use cover to make it down this hallway without getting shot.
Crane set to handle it by any means necessary. Hear that, Doc? No one's gonna be around to save you this time.
Snipers are down. Quinzel's clear.
Breaking you's gonna be fun.
Chamber. One more set of doors between here and Crane's office.
Let me in! Took you long enough. The creep's in here. Crane's pass worked earlier today.
Crane must have updated the code manually. If I scan your access card to extract the base algorithm, I should be able to crack it with my decoder.
Go for it, big shot. Crane's gone. Where'd he go with my patient? I never should have let Crane's cronies drag me out of here.
You and Crane had an argument. What happened?
What happened was I walked in on Crane torturing one of my patients. Anyway, I threatened to blow the whistle, and he pulls a gun. I grabbed a baseball bat to defend myself. He pulls the trigger, and it shatters to pieces. He nearly killed me. Talk about an occupational hazard. The rest of it's a blur. God knows where he went, or where he took my patient. We gotta find him, Batman.
I'll search the area for evidence of Crane's whereabouts. Setting up a perimeter now. Prints are a match for Dr. Quinzel. Small traces of gunpowder residue on this bat, but the damage isn't from a bullet's impact. This was done with blunt force. Quinzel's self-defense story doesn't add up. .38 caliber bullet, fired from a revolver. If Quinzel was Crane's target, the bullet wouldn't be lodged at such a high angle. Quinzel isn't telling the whole truth. Quinzel wasn't just defending herself. She knocked the gun from Crane's hand before he fired, sending the bullet through the painting and the gun to the floor. She then swung the bat into the desk with incredible force. Quinzel's adrenaline must have been off the charts.
If I may, sir, perhaps she hid the truth out of embarrassment. People with the best of intentions can lose control. I've seen it happen.
Maybe. I'll keep looking for evidence of Dr. Crane's whereabouts. Fingerprints on the chair belong to Arnold Wesker, the inmate with the ventriloquist dummy. I saw him at group therapy. Crane's prints on the floor suggest he dropped something. Crane was preparing a drug before Quinzel put a stop to it, prompting Crane to reach for his gun. What medication was Crane about to give Wesker? I thought I recognized the smell. The hole in this rug came from acrolein, a highly toxic chemical. Crane wouldn't have used acrolein by itself. He must have mixed this with another chemical to administer the drug. A chemical trace will reveal if there's acrolein anywhere else in the room. A compound containing acrolein was stored in this bottle. Crane must have left it behind by accident. There must be more evidence here about Crane's experiments. I'll keep looking. Time for a full diagnostic. I'll run a targeted search for files related to Crane's experiments. Project Umbra. These files have a unique encryption signature. Whatever Crane was working on was top secret. The files contain months of research on an experimental formula. Crane was using Wesker as a test subject. Alfred, sending you information on something called Project Umbra. Crane's been experimenting on inmates.
Receiving, sir.
Umbra records updated. Access granted, you handsome devil.
Ew. Holy Toledo! This way, Bats! I knew he had a secret lab! Hey! Crane! Hey! Over here, sicko psycho! That's right. No more Miss Professional. Unless you mean the part where I professionally kick your ass. Ah! It's him! You see that, Bats? It's him! He's the Rat King. I knew it. We gotta get Wesker out of there before he kills him. That's right. I know what you are.
Locked. I'll go around. Where's Crane?
Where's Woody?
Where's Woody gone to?
What are you doing here, Batman?
Dr. Crane was hurting you. Where did he go?
He went through that door. But he wasn't hurting me. He was helping me.
Stay here. I'll find him.
Whatever happens, we got us closer than pages stuck in a book, closer than ripples. Something got down the avenue. Wherever you find me,
You'll find Woody. Just look. Dum, 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 dum. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Put-dum, put-dum.
Alfred, I think I'm lost.
Why, Master Bruce, there you are. I was just putting on some tea. Your parents are having a very special guest over.
Alfred. Alfred.
crooked. Here, I think I got it. It looks better to me.
There, sweetheart. Come on, let's get to the car, shall we? We did it fine.
So, did you like the movie? It was always one of your father's favorites.
Still is. Cash. Jewelry. Hand it over. Hand it over! Easy, friend. We don't want any trouble. Do I look like your friend? Give me the pearls, too. Oh. Just calm down. Look, I don't have much cash, but I'm sure we can... Batman. You saved us.
You did it, Bruce.
The man with the gun in the alley. I couldn't stop him.
I could have.
Who are you?
You think you can just walk out of here? Huh? I say, we let the coin decide. Heads, you can go. Tails, you are gonna get the beating of your life. Huh? Jesus.
Thank you, Bruce, for protecting me.
Harvey's dad was a monster, but monsters don't deserve to live. The missing prisoners. Where are they?
I don't abduct people. I treat them. You and Quinzel are chasing shadows, looking for something that isn't here.
You. No, you intimidate. I exterminate. Then why do you hide? You're not the Rat King.
You finally figured that out? You churlish brute. Well, whoever he is, maybe I should thank him for filling Blackgate with all those wonderful test subjects.
Where are the missing prisoners?
If you mean Arnold Wesker, he's back in the unqualified hands of Dr. Quinzel.
The abducted rats!
Well, if you want to know where the rats were taken, why not ask the one who came back?
He returned to his cell earlier tonight, currently in solitary. I'm afraid that's all I know. I'm afraid. That's odd. The door. It's open. Wait. I've been breathing it in all this time. Time? Is that what I fear the most? No. Desolation, despair, darkness, and dying. Oh, dying. I fear the fear. I'm running. I'm running out of time. I fear the primal fear. First fears, encoded in our minds before we were human a millennia ago. Oh, there's no escaping it. There's no conquering it. There's no resisting it. Being pushed and pulled. Fear driving us. Screams and panic. And just becoming. Being. Fear itself. Oh.
Master Bruce, are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm on my way back to the Batcave.
Master Bruce, your vital signs are stabilizing. Your speech, well, you protested saving your parents.
Crane's drug affects the nervous system. I was hallucinating.
What did you see?
My shadow.
You met the man I feared you might become.
No. He met me.
Please, have a seat, Arnold. Do you know why you're here today?
No. No, sir.
The public defender requested a psychological evaluation to determine if you're competent to stand trial.
Oh!
Do you understand what you're being accused of?
I killed a guy.
That's correct.
But it wasn't my fault. He walked into my knife.
27 times.
He was very determined.
Clearly, there's a part of you that craves violence. You keep it hidden. In psychology, we call this the shadow. And yours seems to be very dark indeed.
Like this bunny, you mean? I can also do a dog.
Put your hands down, Arnold. It's just a metaphor. Now, a favorable evaluation might be in the cards if you can do a little something for me. I'm recruiting volunteers to assist with the new treatment I'm testing. A compound that draws the shadow out, brings it to the surface so it can be confronted.
Yes. Of course, Doctor. Anything you say.
Very good, Arnold. I'll have the guards escort you to my lab this evening.
Any update on Quinzel and Wesker?
I'm monitoring Tiger's radio chatter, sir. She transported Mr. Wesker and his mahogany ward to the infirmary. I expect she'll be cleaning out her desk next.
Her final act was to protect a patient. She deserved better. A map of Arkham Ward. I can scan this with detective vision.
Suppose Crane meant? Prisoner in solitary? One who came back?
The Rat King courts the desperate. He doesn't send back rejects. It must be someone close to him. Someone mobile. Someone who came back with a deeper purpose.
was a waste of your time.
You won't have to worry about that anymore. Not unless someone else puts up 50 million bucks.
I wasn't worried.
feels haunted.
Oh, I took care of that. This week this ghost comes up and says he's here to show me the error of my ways, and I can make things right by waiving the $50 Gary owes me. So I shot him. No more ghost. Speaking of that 50, you seen Gary?
Yeah, the infirmary. Somebody shot him.
Better than Quinzel. He turns a blind eye when we gotta get rough. Quinzel just gets in our way.
Warden Joseph hired him, and he had 2 riots. That's what feelings get you.
Stop it!
Statues. I think they're kind of cute. Cute? It's like one of them Rorschach tests the docs give. You see what you want to see. And these remind me of my first dog.
That's one hideous dog.
Hey man, a dog's heart is pure, even if his mouth is a whirling dervish of knives.
We'll kill you, freak! I'm a slasher!
was the rat.
An instrument of God.
Black Gate, night. Only night. I struggled to translate the latest rune by fading torchlight. Either the instrument of God or the tool of man, and from the mist he stepped forth into flesh, clad in steel. One hand outstretched, the other holding a sword. I saw my reflection in the blade, hollowing my mind to make way for just such images. Gotham at war, an abandoned tower, a broken sword, a slain knight. Then he was gone. My hand just grasping at thin air. And then the horde he'd held back came to life. The teeth of statues. A forbidden mathematic. Divide, subtract. A stone worn down by high tide. Raccoons absconding with memory. The cursed clacking of that damned word machine. Shut up, Kyle. I near terminus. The withered reality.
Okay, Joe. Blood pressure's a little on the high side, but otherwise your labs look good. Must be all that clean living.
First time I heard that.
Any other complaints?
Just some reactions to Dr. Crane's treatment. Headaches. Can't remember some stuff. Nothing he didn't warn me about.
That's not on the chart. I'll follow up with him about it.
Sure. You know, Doc, you look familiar. Didn't you used to run the free clinic over in Park Row?
Still do. It's a tough neighborhood. The people need help. Politicians are too quick to write those folks off.
Ain't that the truth? When I lived there, it was everyone stealing each other's stuff. Then, stealing it back. Over and over. That photo there. That's you and...
Harvey Dent? I'm surprised you recognize him.
Huh. Oh, yeah. He's on TV a lot now, right? So, you know him?
Back then, I ran a crisis center for kids. The boy next to Harvey is Bruce Wayne. Not too long after his parents were killed. Those two were like sons to me.
Right. Harvey Dent.
Partial map of Blackgate. I can scan this with detective vision.
So you're the egghead they put in charge of rehabilitation, huh?
I take it you don't approve, Mr. Bolton?
Captain Bolton. And it's a giant waste of time, you ask me. Animals don't change, Crane.
Which would explain why your application for the job was rejected last year.
What are you talking about?
I've been reviewing Martin Joseph's files. He had some rather unflattering words for you. An unrepentant sadist, psychologically unfit and obsessed with aggressive punishment.
Martin Joseph ran this place like a damn vacation resort. Riots, insubordination, escapees. The man's a joke.
Is that why the GCPD rejected your application as well?
Think twice before trying to get in my head, Crane. You don't want to be on my bad side.
On the contrary, despite your contempt for my work, I actually admire yours.
What?
I appreciate the single-mindedness with which you pursue your goals. In the short time you've been here, you've demonstrated an enviable ability to strike fear into the prisoners. It's fascinating how terrified they are of you.
It's what they deserve.
Exactly. Make an example of one, and the rest fall in line. Simple, yet effective. The GCPD's loss is clearly our gain, Captain Bolton.
Huh. Maybe you and me got more in common than I thought. Run your department however you want. I'll handle mine. Oh, and Doc? Try and get me on tape without telling me again, and you'll find out firsthand how scary I can be.
got a sample of the substance Crane's been using in his experiments for further analysis.
The substance is a proprietary compound known as Shadow, patent pending. Toxic, highly caustic in concentration, though quickly neutralized via contact with the air. As administered, the compound has strong psychoactive properties. Too strong for therapeutic use, however, by a factor of 10 or so.
Project Umbra. Crane was using it as a shortcut to bring out his patients' shadows.
I doubt Carl Jung would approve. Integrating one's shadow requires years of therapy. There are no shortcuts when untangling matters of the heart.
It's all connected. What would an unintegrated shadow look like?
Like the patient, I should think, but in a more terrible aspect. So a rat might look like a rat, but with longer teeth.
Or a crown?
You think an inmate, one of Crane's patients, is the Rat King?
He mentioned the one who was taken but returned.
To solitary, yes. I must recommend you go as Batman. You know who you need to talk to, and frankly, sir, it's dangerous.
No, Alfred. I have to work with these people, not against them. I'm going to solitary as a fellow inmate.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Good luck out there, Mr. Malone. I do hope you won't need it.
Disguise prepared. Irving Malone. Batman, please remove your cowl. Please equip disguise.
I gotta sleep. Tomorrow's a big day.
Hey. Is he passed out in his favorite chair?
5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Yeah, here it's always 5 o'clock. You want to come in?
No, I can't stay. I just came to give you this. It's for law school.
Bruce, I can't accept this.
Well, I'm gonna need someone to get me out of all the trouble I intend to get into. I love you, brother.
I love you too. Okay.
Okay. All right, knock it off.
Hey! Be safe and be good, Bruce Wayne.
You too, Harvey Dent.